Let's go. Let's go. Hey, man, we at Muskingum University today, man. I get to speak to the class, the communication class, man. This is a program that really helped develop a lot of the skills, a lot of the things that I learned and I know today. Man, I can't believe I'm taking y'all on this journey. Let's go. Man, I'm excited, man. This is crazy. This is actually like my third time coming to Muskingum, man, to speak. But this time is directly with the communications department. And I think that this is so special for me because communication department, that's really where I found my niche. You know what I mean? That's really where I found a lot of the things that, man, all the foundations and the principles and stuff that I have now, that's where I found it. I mean, Muskingum University. That's crazy. And when I got to Muskingum, not gonna lie, man, it was like my first time really just being free. Like, you know, I came from, you know, my parents, you know, my mother passed away when I was 12 and I was basically raised by my father. My dad was strict, fun, but definitely could be strict. It was strict, man, and strict to where, you know, as a kid, I just believe as soon as I go off to college, one of the first things I'm doing is I'm living free. I'm living the way I want to live, right? It was just crazy. My freshman year was just crazy, man. It was really, really just crazy. And to look back on it now, man, I'm really thankful that I really did the things that I did, man. I'm happy for all the experiences I had, every challenge that I went through. Like I said, I was on academic probation from freshman year all the way to senior year. Every semester I had to write a letter. And there was a lady, her name was Mary Lynn McCullum. And she was over the foreign exchange program, but she always seen something in me. I don't know what it was, but she would always help me write my letters, and she was on the board that read the letters, so she, you know, would help me out. And, you know, I'm really just thankful for all the people that were really in my life at that time, because I was just a lost kid.
Cause I didn't know who they prayed to. Vigilant, moving militant, sick with the syllables, vigorous, sick of you silicone MCs, usual Senate it's. Politics is no the rest. Sitting back, let my shoulder rest. Hold on, let's listen to me. Kick your solar plex into the solar chest full of treasure. Not for pleasure.
Muskingum, we here, baby.
Open. What if I told them that wisdom's value is more? Faith is something that can't be found in the stores. It's inside personal storage, no coordinates or brochures. Bean had faith in every shot, and it was game winning.
Hi. Hey, Dr. Marshall. How you doing? How y'all doing?
Hi, I'm so happy to see you.
I'm sorry, I'm running a little bit behind.
No, it's okay. I'm just
How you guys doing? Good. Everybody don't look too excited at once. Man, you guys, I know, it's almost Friday, you know. You're in college, you know, gotta pay real bills.
Eddie Jackson was part of WMCO, was a major in our department. He went on to Orbit TV and tried things out there, did our sports department. He was on our student pay staff, so OMT, a lot of you know that term in the room. And what a lot of you will connect with is also CBI, College Broadcasters Inc. Obviously our radio TV students would know that organization. Eddie was a finalist for a promo he made. And so one of those trophies in our trophy case downstairs on the second floor technically belongs to Eddie.
It can stay here. This is great keeping.
But one of Eddie's last seen landmarks that some of us who are still here still talk about is Eddie helped launch a game show on Orbit TV called Blanket In. And Eddie was a guest, and it was essentially you would give a phrase, and the students, the guests, would figure out what's the blank, right? And they could buzz in, and so we
very
had
cheesy, very cheesy.
Buzzers and sound effects, those types of things. So I was really excited when Eddie contacted me this summer and offered to come back. So I hope you can already tell it's going to be a fun hour.
I would say my freshman year, I came in, I wanted to do sports med. I always wanted to be like either like a sports director, something around that. Like, and they told me I had to major in math and science. And seeing that I'm horrible in both, I said, no, I'm not doing that. So I went undecided for like my first 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Just got that feel.
this is where I did my senior seminar. above on top of the theater here. And mine was set up right over there.
Tell me you love me and tell me you hate me.
So
Tell me you
sweet,
think
man.
I'm in my prime, I'm feeling
This
that
was a
lately.
sweet life.
I'm curating all the vibes, just driving them crazy. Niggas wanna be that nigga, but niggas just never fake.
About to head to the quad. Everything happened on the quad. Hey, Dante Douglas, Hondo, is going ham on the quad. Here, this right here, this is the quad center, man. You used to go down, this is where you used to get all your books and stuff, man. Snacks, whatever. See, it's the bookstore. Over here, man, this used to be, it was like your little, you need some food, you on the quad, you trying to get something to eat, you go down there, get you some food. We ain't have Starbucks though. They a little bougie now. This is who I am. Like, I love radio. I fell in love with just being present everywhere. Like, if I could do anything, I wanted to have hands on. We used to have WMCO Employee of the Week, or Broadcaster of the Week, and that was my goal. Like, I want to be on that. I just want to come down and see the little plaque right in front of it says Eddie Jackson on it, just so I could just say I did it. And I believe I did it. I think I did it. I did it at least once. And so you're just a kid up here taking classes, going, deciding if you're going to the next house party or whatever you're doing that night, and just really running around just with no guidance. And when I found the communication department, that's what I found. I found a lot of guidance. I follow you guys on LinkedIn. I always love everything. I'm always posting on there. Oh yeah, man, this is great. I'm an alum. I don't know who reads that stuff, but it's me. What's up, James?
I had a question because I get into like wedding videography now and do stuff like that over on the weekends. What connected you into getting into that industry, and what made you want to like run with it?
Well, like I said, my best friend hit me up, and this was like 2013, 14. Said, hey, would you like to shoot my wedding? I did it. Organically, I just fell in love with being behind the camera. That was like the first thing. It wasn't that I was so much in love with shooting weddings. I was just in love with being behind the camera. So this was the mailroom, man. This is where the mailroom was. Right in there, man. Rest in peace, Miss Barb. She was over the mailroom. Great times, man. Great times, man, for sure. Over there, that's campus police. I used to work for campus police, man, for a little bit. Guy Danny, man, what's going on, man? How you doing? Man, that campus police, big part of my story is from there, man. Like, the whole mailroom situation and blah, 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 man. I went through my senior year. Shout out to Danny, man. He came in. That's a whole nother story, man, for a whole nother piece. But yeah, that's the police station, man. We're about to go in here and check out the Ann Steele Event Center. Let's go. That's the athletic hall. So as you can see, all the directors. Okay, Carrie Warner, she's still here. Crazy experience, man. We're just walking through these hallways, man. Just everything nostalgic. Everything's still looking the same, but better. And that's how a university should be, man. I'm loving the changes, loving all the designs. Muskingum has really came up a long way, man. A long way. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, when I first came here, man, Muskingum was trash in football. I heard that they pretty decent now. They was trash though, for sure. But look at this new stadium, man. This new stadium is fire.
Yes, sir.
I made it less about me, because originally I was just doing it just to make money. Like, I be honest, I was charging like $1,000 a wedding, and that was like super cheap. But I was just trying to undercut everybody in the market and get all the weddings I can. And it worked. I did a lot of weddings. I did like close to like 50 weddings at that price range. But when I said I don't want it to be about me and my business grew, is when I made it about them. Don't take it too serious. Treat it as fun, man. Like, that was the best way to learn for me, was to just say, this is fun. Let me do it. no matter if Muskingum got blown out by 40, I was going to be the best color commentator today. So I'm sorry if I may offended anyone, you know, when you got hit hard, but, you know, and just have fun with it. And then, you know, really look up to your professors. I don't know how the new generation sees LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is literally the social media for professionals that want to hire you. And so finding people on there, you know, just posting your work, being consistent and posting on there, and making sure everything you post and present is professional. And then also when they leak to your social media, making sure you don't have too much crazy stuff going on your story and your reels, so that they, you know, they don't say, well, I don't know who this person really is. You know, she's drunk on her social media, but on LinkedIn, she's a star, you know. So like, you know, you just want to make sure that your image looks good. We did something with the comm department where we had to do like a dinner. It was like an 8-course dinner. The etiquette dinner. Yeah. Do they still do that? Fun. Yes, they do. Oh, okay, that's that thing right there will make or break you. So, you know, like, be ready. And just learning that stuff, I feel like the more so like just a piece of just knowing how to be professional, even if you're not like that outside of there. You know, just when I walk in this door, how should I be, right? And I feel like that really taught me a lot when I would go, especially to those networking events and you're sitting down with bosses and CEOs and people. I'm a subcontractor. I'm just trying to build a relationship enough to where they trust me, or they'll go at least look my website up. So having a website, having something that's super professional that just represents you and people that you're around, you know, and just making sure that people speak good about you too when you're not around too.
One of my goals is to make sure that my sons are raised up with the fear of the Lord in their heart, and still be able to look forward to the promises that God has promised us. Well, they need to have something about which to engage women in their business, and I mean business on 18 out.
Listen.
I picked this spot because a lot of people don't know, man, when I was up here at Muskingum, I really felt, there was plenty of times where I just felt alone, for real. And I used to come here, the stadium didn't look like this, obviously. It was just stands. But I used to come here, man, and I would just take moments. It would be nighttime. Just take moments, especially when I just really missed my mom. I would come here and I would just think about her. Think about, you know, what she would say, seeing me here at the university. And it's kind of crazy just being here right now, being reminiscent, you know, of just, you know, and being in awe of just how everything is, man. You know, I still have the same sentiments. You know, this spot, this stadium, this is was my place to get away. It was my place to be able to come and just reflect. And when I used to cry, these tears, man, these bleachers held a lot of tears for me, man, because I come here, man, wait for my friends, wait from everybody, and I would just, you know, really want my mom to be here with me and to really just be able to enjoy this moment. Before I would leave, I would always dedicate everything that I did in life to making her proud. A lot of lonely, a lot of hungry days, man, when I ain't had no money. Up here just trying to make a living. I come to these stands right here. Nobody on the field, nobody out here. Away from everything. Miss my mom to this day. This place is really everything. It can be your everything, right? And it should be your everything if you're here. If you're gonna spend your time here, get to know the people that you're around, get to build those relationships, and mature. Thank you guys. My phone number, bro. That's real empty. Hold on. Make sure I didn't do that to you too.
Can't be waiting for these niggas to get your flowers, dog.
Text, man, so I can lock you in because my phone is set up to deny all calls. I ain't got my shit. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Do that shit yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Take my number, man. I just gave them my number.
Imagine being him, but you wait for niggas to tell you that. I press record and I promise I'm about to sell you crack. I see the heart in the people that's always swinging with me. I see the fear in the people that say they held you back. Fuck the Giants, this is David versus Goliath, nigga. Life a bitch and it's the pressure I'm applying with her. It's like you waiting for your flowers cause you did the hours. She wanna show us that we cold until we dying with her. Imagine me begging for power. I got her wetter than the sweat on my fat nigga towel. And you owe me for the sound, read the last of the vowels. Always drop a fucking smash, you just say that you bout to. Real doubtful. Realer than them niggas that you in your mouth to. Realer than these labels when they say they found you. Show the boy a rapper that they betted on. And I'ma show your ass the nigga that he don't amount to. Yeah. I'm a star on both sides of the ball. Michael Jordan mixed with Prime and Irvin. I'm just a real nigga, real hitter. They don't deserve him. I'm a star on both sides of the ball. Michael Jordan mixed with Prime and Irvin.
Hey man, it get competitive up here at Muskingum.
I'm just a real
small little campus, everybody get at it.
How the fuck them niggas never call?
What's your name?
It's like a nigga with 100 bodies never
Okay,
charged. Big nigga.
What'd you say your name was?
And he
Say
actually read the Bible, so he know he God.
Julian? Lee?
All my niggas betted on me, they
Anthony?
ain't know the
I ain't gonna
odds.
say your last name.
Take me to your
Hey, Caleb Briggs. Hey, Caleb fast, man. Caleb, I recorded you the first time. Hey, hey, man.
If I even mix this song, you can't fuck with the sound. If I ever fuck your bitch, no, we fuck with the ground. Every nigga in my circle think they it, but I don't fuck with no clowns. How this nigga driving with the wheels missing?
What's going on, man? What's your name?
Nice to meet you, man. Eddie.
Nah, man, that's dope, man.
Respect for you is still missing.
Dope, man.
And any nigga sub this and know that I'm a star.
You could probably fit all the black kids in one half of the gym and still play full court hoop. So it's good to see, you know what I mean, the school being gentrified, you know what I mean, and more culture, you know what I mean, coming here. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
On both sides of the ball, Michael
Hey, y'all mind if I get a flip on y'all? Yes, sir, man. They didn't have all this over here, man. This big old parking lot, all this is new. All this is new, man. Back in the day, if you ain't live in Thomas Hall, you couldn't park over here, man. You had to park over there at Memore, or you had to find additional parking. Now, back here, they did have some, like, additional parking, but, you know, when you come to the parties, man, you hit Frat Circle over here. That's what I'm about to take y'all to next. Man, Frat Circle used to go in, man. My boy Malcolm put a dude down over here. One hit. Crazy. This was one of the frats. I'm not sure if it's still a frat house anymore, but that's crazy, man. We used to have a lot of parties down
Anything is possible, I'm trying to tell you. The boy made it out. I used to want a verse to my favorite rapper. I'm my favorite now. And ain't nothing they can say about ain't your friends and the Karens ain't civil now. My favorite rapper when I'm looking in the mirror now. It used to have the shower fall, but it's clearer now. We worked our whole life for it, but it's here and now. The time is ready, the hard work will always pay off. I laid the foundation and the boss is never laid off. Haters say a lot of things and call us by a lot of names, but when they get my dick about their mouth, they know we ain't soft. Niggas used to think that they was funny saying, hey Ross. Now the big boy got them screaming like they chaos. Ones that want to feature from the teacher gotta pay costs. Ones that never found my DMs is gonna remain lost. Like how you have a gold mine and didn't know. Like how am I your baby but you didn't show. Take a look around, that's who I did it for. I wrote the hook and bold just to let you know. I had to fucking let anything is possible, I'm trying to tell you. The boy made it out. I used to want a verse to my favorite rapper. I'm my favorite now. And ain't nothing they can say about it's possible, I'm trying to tell you. The boy made it out. I used to want a verse to my favorite rapper. I'm my favorite now.